They played both last night and last week without James Conner, their primary running back, who went on the COVID list. But, Greg,
that's right.
A big deal was made on the telecast of how Ben is getting the ball out so quickly. Are those almost like an extended running game? Does it work that way? I know I'm not going to ask an offensive lineman that question. I know what he's going to say. I'm asking the quarterback. Can that work as sort of an extended running game?
It's not that dissimilar, Greeny, to what we see in college with the air raid. You see these extended handoffs, these short passing games. They threw the ball, for instance, against Baltimore just a few days ago. They threw it 51 times. There were 0 sacks on any of those 51 dropbacks. They also, on those 51 dropbacks, they threw it 37 times under 2.5 seconds. But the reality is it doesn't matter how much you're throwing it or running it. If your receivers aren't catching it, it doesn't make a difference, because right now the Steelers lead the league in dropped passes. They have 31 drops. They had 7 drops last night. That's the most by a Steelers team in 15 seasons. It's the most by any team in the NFL this year. And those 31 drops that I alluded to, the next closest team in the NFL has 21. They have to catch the football. If they're going to go to this short, quick passing game, you better be able to secure it, because right now, if they don't, they're really hurting themselves in a lot of different ways.
The tight end Eric Ebron really struggling with drops both Wednesday and then again yesterday. So I'll come to you, Chris Canny. I think we all believe in the Chiefs. Obviously, they're the defending Super Bowl champs. They have the superstar quarterback. I feel all along through this season, even though they were unbeaten, people were hesitant to say they believe in the Steelers. Do you believe in them? Is this a Super Bowl team?
Well, Greeny, not if they can't run the ball for more than 21 yards. Like, they have to be able to run the ball, especially in the red area. Greg talked about the short passing game being an extension of the run game. Coming into yesterday's game, no quarterback had more attempts in throwing the ball from snap to throw in less than 2.5 seconds than Ben Roethlisberger. But you saw in that second quarter, when they got in the goal-to-goal situations, they had 6 cracks down there thanks to an unnecessary roughness penalty. 4 runs by Benny Snell, and they couldn't get it into the end zone. This time of year, going into January, you got to be able to run the football, especially when you have goal-to-goal scoring opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, you're probably going to find yourself on the losing end of those ball games.
Quick final thought, Jeff, from you. Again, they were also playing without their center, Marquise Pouncey. I mean, so many unusual circumstances, and they were at an enormous deficit in rest for this game. Washington was 11 days between games. The Steelers were 5. I will just ask you, how much confidence do you have in the Steelers going forward as far as making a deep playoff run, maybe even a Super Bowl run?
Yeah, I still have confidence. I think Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL. I think he'll get them right. With the defense they have, they're still fully capable, right? I still think they could beat the Chiefs if they play to their level. But ultimately, they have to get physical. They have to stop the self-inflicted wounds of drop passes and not being able to convert third and short running the football. That will be the telltale for the rest of the season.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.